What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 315 of the Monday Night Wars. I am Chad Talks, and joining me, as always, is Jmack Gaming.
Hi, Chad. How are you?
I'm great. You know what? I'm not just great. I'm super.
Super what?
Superbrawl 2000.
There you go. You caught on right there.
There we go.
Wow. People say you're stupid, but I tell you they're wrong.
I'm not stupid. I'm super stupid.
Let's get into this, Chad.
Let's run the show. We've got
Glad you put this on the pre-show.
The television championship match is defended on the pre-show. There just wasn't enough room on the main card.
Chad, what are you talking? You had 2 hours left of time.
And a good pre-show match. Yeah, but there wasn't that much build. There wasn't that much build, you know. Stardust defeated Kurt Hennig with a bulldog.
Chad, when is that?
Defense number 2.
Never mind.
Of the World Television
We'll talk after. We'll talk after. This was a banger. No build, like you haven't booked matches with no build before.
We've got our women's tag team match and a decent pre-show match. Chyna and Jacqueline. Chyna, who stopped a bank robbery, by the way, defeated Cutie Suzuki and Debbie Malenko, no relation to Dee Malenko, when Chyna pinned Cutie Suzuki with a powerbomb.
Good for Chyna. National hero.
Speaking of tag teams, and another tag team pre-show match, we got Alex Wright and Dee Malenko. DNA taking on Right to Censor when Dee Malenko pinned Steve Richards with a super gutbuster.
Yeah, decent little match right there for the pre-show.
Oh yeah. And our pre-show main event. This is probably Vader's send-off, if I remember correctly. And we're sending him out right by losing to El Hijo del Santo. And in a pretty good pre-show match, El Hijo del Santo defeated Vader by submission with the La de la Caballo.
My favorite move.
Yes.
All right, let's start the show, Chad.
And we get to the main show in a superb match. Diamond Dallas Page defeats Kevin Nash with a diamond cutter. Diamond Dallas Page, he's going to the main event. He's going to face Raven for the world title.
Bang. What a match right there. DDP getting a win.
Feel the bang. Feel the bang.
And gets his first ever world title shot, 1-on-1 in the save.
Huge. We have a tag team triple threat match, and then about to head good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Best of the Best defeated La Parka and La Sharka and the Dudley Boys. The order of elimination was La Parka and La Sharka, and then finally the Dudley Boys, and they make defense number 2 of the undisputed WCW tag team titles.
A couple things to note in this. La Parka, Bruce Kidney, Jericho 92, Bubba Ray 88.
Yeah, man.
Jeez Louise. Bubba Ray Dudley came out of the match looking good. No shit, that man had a hell of a match there.
Wow. That's crazy.
Thanks, Arn.
Thanks, Arn.
Thanks, Arn. You're smiling like you did it, didn't you? You're
no.
That's the smirk of a man that knows he framed.
I broke La Parka's arm before they came out tonight.
All right.
Yeah, after the match, the Dudley Boys pick it up, and then they're injured, they're holding their sides after the match. They're wrestled, they're hurt. Jericho and Ahmed, they got their tag team titles, and they walk over, and it looks like they're gonna attack them to do more. Jericho actually shakes Bubba Ray's hand, and then shakes Devon's hand. He says, "Hey, good job." And Ahmed begrudgingly looking at Jericho show respect. Ahmed gives him a nod. Jericho shakes both of their hands.
Good guy, Jericho. Even though he made fun of him and dressed up as him.
Well, listen, he earned his respect. Here backstage, Tony Schiavone. He's interviewing Diamond Dallas Page. He says, "Diamond Dallas Page, how excited are you about finally getting your shot against Raven in the main event?" Diamond Dallas Page says, "You know what? I am so excited. I said I would beat Kevin Nash. And Kevin Nash, listen, you're a hell of a wrestler, and you took me to my limits, and I respect the hell out of you. You're not just a competitor. You're my friend. All right. So I thank you. Thank you for bringing out the best in me. And now I'm going to go. My sights are set on Raven. And I'm going to win my first world championship tonight, damn it. And then as he's talking, Mike Awesome runs in from the back and attacks Diamond Dallas Page.
Oh, what an absolute scumbag.
Yeah.
All right.
We have the Mick Foley Sting match. Sting has his baseball bat. Mick Foley has his barbed wire wrapped baseball bat. In a superb match, Sting defeats Mick Foley with a Scorpion Deathlock, and they are now 1-for-1 each. Sting beat Mick Foley at Superbrawl. Mick Foley beat Sting at Cyber Sunday. Justin.
True. It's true. That is how it works.
That's how it works.
All right, we move on.
We come back. We're backstage. Sylvester Stallone and Rey Mysterio. They got, Sylvester Stallone's like, hey, Ray, you're not booked tonight, but you got the money in the bank. Are you excited about cashing in? And Rey Mysterio says, I'm not going to lie to you. I have no idea what you just said. If you're asking me if I'm going to catch.
I was like, who's this? Who's this body double? Sylvester. Who stung? What bee stung his tongue?
If we're talking about Money in the Bank, if we're talking about Money in the Bank, then I'll be watching. Listen, and I'm here. If Goldberg or Scott Steiner try to get involved, I'll hit him in the head with this. But I wouldn't listen. Catch me on that Raven Diamond Dallas Page match too. Listen, Diamond Dallas Page, got took out by Mike Awesome, and that sucks. But listen, it looks like he's a little weak. Who knows? Maybe I'll cash in. Maybe I won't. But Sylvester, you were just talking about an announcement that you had to make, and I'm super excited about it. And Sylvester Stallone is drinking some water. He's like, yeah, so you can hear me better now? He says, yeah, listen, with this upcoming month coming up, it's time for our second annual.
This upcoming month coming up.
With this upcoming month coming up, it's time for our second ever WCW Cruiserweight Classic. That's right. Cruiserweight Classic. And we have 16 cruiserweights competing in this match. And of course, the winner not only gets this, and he shows a very prestigious trophy, which of course was won last year by the Universal Champion, Chef Psychosis. But the winner also gets a World Heavyweight Championship match, which, by the way, Chef Psychosis also won. So, listen, this tournament has already proven it makes stars. And Ray, I don't know about you, I am looking forward to it. Are you going to compete? And Ray, Ray says, listen, I would love to compete in the Cruiserweight Classic, but listen, I got my Money in the Bank briefcase. I have my guaranteed title shot. I'm gonna let one of these up and comers have this opportunity. Just know, I'll be watching. And once again, who knows? Maybe I'll cash in on you. Cruiserweight Classic coming up, Justin.
There you go. I'm pulling for Conan to win.
Conan? Oh, he's not in it. And in a bout that had great heat and good wrestling, Rob Van Dam defeated Scott Hall with a frog splash and makes defense number 2 of the WCW United States Heavyweight title.
Look, they had no chemistry here, and they got an 87. Chad, I think this might be the night where you beat me here. I just have a feeling here. Something's in the air. I think you pull out a 95.
See.
Unless Raven and DDP have no chemistry.
That would suck. That would suck. That would not be good. Rob Van Dam, he celebrates. He's got his championship. He's one of a kind. And
one of a kind.
The crowd loves.
Hey.
The crowd loves Rob.
Hey. One of a kind.
The crowd loves Rob Van Dam.
And so do we.
It's the whole effing show, brother.
Oh, good for Rob Van Dam. Oh
We are
Lord.
back.
You know what? I take it back. You know what? I take it back. I take it back.
I'm so
93.
happy we had I'm so
93.
happy we had I'm so happy Stardust and Kurt Hennig were on the pre-show because we didn't have time for them. So we had time for this.
Yeah.
Rick Rude and Sick Boy, you know, they're talking and Disco Fury. They see him running.
Oh.
A bunch of they see him running from a bunch of people following him, and Rick Rude looks at Sick Boy, and Sick Boy looks at him. And Sick Boy just puts his leg out and trips Disco Fury, and he knocks himself unconscious. And Sick Boy, he just puts his foot over Disco Fury, and Rick Rude takes off his business suit, and he's wearing a referee T-shirt, and he's 1, 2, 3,
The
and
swerve.
Sick Boy's 24/7 champion.
I love it. There you go, Rick Rude, the little swerve. Didn't know he was a referee.
Well, there we go. And then, here we go. Two brothers, two best friends facing off. You know, one has the fans on his side, and the other one has always lived in the shadow. And this is his opportunity. Silence the haters. And in a bout that had great heat and good wrestling, Justin, Chef Psychosis defeats Juventud Guerrera in 1742 with a guillotine leg drop, and Chef Psychosis makes defense number 6 of the WCW Universal title.
Just couldn't get it done, Hoovy. Just couldn't get it done. But at least you beat... You didn't beat anyone, did you?
He beat Vader.
Okay, well, my point exactly. But then after the match, we see these boys...
After the match, yeah, so Chef Psychosis and Juventud, they beat the hell out of each other. There was also a moment where Juventud was getting up, and Chef Psychosis was getting up. The ref was checking on something. Steiner was of course at ringside, so Steiner's shit talking the ref. The ref looks over, and it looked like Juventud had the ring bell, and it looked like he was going to attack Chef Psychosis with it. But instead, he turns around and clunks Goldberg with it. Because Goldberg was going to, come in and interfere. So then after he does that, he turns around, and then he ran into Chef Psychosis, hitting him with the pancake plunge, and that's what got him. But after the match, they get up. Tears both in their eyes. They hug because they're best friends. And then, after that, Chef Psychosis looks at Juventud. Juventud looks at him. Psychosis goes to a bag, and he pulls out a slab of pancakes. He looks. Juventud looks. Justin. They start throwing pancakes to the crowd. Pancake Palooza still on, brother.
Oh, my Lord. I hate this. Turn on each other.
And that's exactly what Goldberg and Scott Steiner said after the match. They said, "Oh, I hate this. Turn on each other." And then Scott Steiner, who grabs the microphone, he says, "Hey, Chef, yeah, maybe if you stopped all that pancake eating and ate some steak and did some jumping jacks, you'd look like Big Papa Pump, or you look like Goldberg. But listen, you said that I was next in line. Well, guess what, Chef? I want my match this week on Thunder. Chef versus Scott Steiner for the Universal Championship."
On Thunder. That's interesting. Why? Okay. I guess he just wants it as fast as possible. I respect that. Speaking of as fast as possible, that's how we describe Bret Hart and Elizabeth as Bret Hart takes on Sensei Savage in our co-main event, Chad.
Yes. Co-main event. Here we go. 98. And in an exceptional match, Bret Hart defeated Sensei Savage, but not with the sharpshooter. He put Bret Hart in the sharpshooter, or he put Randy Savage in the sharpshooter 3 times. Randy Savage refused to tap all 3 times. All 3 times. Crawling his way to the ropes, and each time just getting it. It looked like at one point that he was about to pass out. Luckily, Jamie Noble was able to help him grab him to the ropes. He was refusing to tap, and Bret Hart, it took so much, but he was able to hit him with a heart attack. Not like the wrestling move, not like an actual heart attack. That wouldn't be funny. He hit him with a heart attack, and that is how Bret Hart is able to beat Sensei Savage. But Savage gave it his all. But Bret Hart was just a little bit better today.
Damn, 98. Huge.
Not 98.
But that leads us right to our world title match, Chad.
Yes, Raven versus Diamond Dallas Page. The match was very physical. Raven attacking the injuries that Mike Awesome gave Diamond Dallas Page. He hit him with 4 pile drivers every time Diamond Dallas Page continued to kick out. Kicked out. He would not stay down. Raven picks up Scott Steiner. Scott Steiner starts fighting back. They're fighting. Scott Steiner starts to make up momentum. Hits him with a cutter. 1, 2, almost kicks out. Raven kicks out. They start fighting again. Another cutter. 1, 2. Raven kicks out. Diamond Dallas Page, what does he have to do? Raven's wondering, what does he have to do? Both of these men are exhausted. The ref actually, they knock themselves down, and the ref starts doing a 10 count so you can get back to their feet. Both men get to their feet at 9, and they both run at each other, double clothesline, knock themselves both down again. Mike Awesome runs in, helps Raven get to his feet. Raven's standing there. He signals for the pile driver. He picks Diamond Dallas Page up, hits him with the pile driver. 1, 2, kick out! Diamond Dallas Page kicks out. He will not stay down. Raven is furious. Raven, fuck this, Raven says. He rolls out of the ring. He goes and he grabs the championship belt, and he's just gonna try to hit Diamond Dallas Page right in the head with it. He's like, you know what? I'll get disqualified. I don't care. We're done. So he's gonna go. He goes for the rest of for the belt. Diamond Dallas Page moves out of the way, hits him with a cutter, and while he hits him with the cutter, the belt falls, and Raven actually bashes his head on the championship belt, and the ref doesn't see that happen. 1, 2. Kick out. It was so close. It was so close, Justin. Diamond Dallas Page, he gets up. He sets him up for another cutter, or at least so we thought. Instead, he went for a lariat clothesline, and Raven for the first time really in his entire championship run, Raven looks hurt. Raven's getting to his feet. Diamond Dallas Page signaling. The crowd is behind him. DDP, DDP. DDP. He's feeling it. 1 final cutter. He goes over there. Mike Awesome gets on the ropes. The refs are distracted. 1, 2, 3. Ref's not there to count the pinfall, though, because he's distracted by Mike Awesome. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He pinned Raven 3 separate times, but no one was there to get the pin. Diamond Dallas Page is screaming for the ref. He gets up. He clotheslines Mike Awesome. Mike Awesome falls to the side. He gets back up, turns around, runs into a pile driver. Justin. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, they don't click. Oh.
And about that had fantastic heat and decent wrestling. Raven defeats Diamond Dallas Page with a pile driver and makes defense number 7 of the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. He came so close. They didn't click, but you wouldn't be able to tell by listening to my wonderful
I do that more often, brother.
Yeah.
Damn.
Diamond Dallas Page. He got the visible win. He pinned Raven 3 times. The ref wasn't there. So Raven, Diamond Dallas Page, he gets up. Actually, yeah, he gets up and he looks around, and he's frustrated. He just walks to the back. He can't. And Raven's celebrating. Raven holds his championship in the air. He grabs a microphone and he says, "That's right. That's right, Diamond Dallas Page. You couldn't get the job done, and you never will. In fact, no one can beat me. I'm the king of WCW. I am King Raven. I'm the final boss. I'm the best damn wrestler going today. I'm the face of this company. I can beat anyone, no matter where they are. Anyone in the world. Come to this ring and fight me." And then, as it happens, Titantron, Owen Hart, Raven, hi. Congratulations on your victory. you know, it's a shame the ref, you know, was distracted by Mike Awesome because, you know, I'd be having this conversation with Diamond Dallas Page because would have beaten you. But nonetheless, a couple things. You said you were the king of wrestling. I'm the king of hearts. So, you know, when two kings on an empire, they go to battle. You said you could beat any wrestler from anywhere in the world. Well, I've been holding it down in Mexico and Japan. And Rising Sun's coming up. And I can't think of a better way to go to war than here in Japan. And the camera pans out, and he is in a New Japan arena. All the fans are all there. He says, in front of my people, these New Japan fans. And they start cheering. They're big, big Owen Hart fans. He's been putting on bangers after banger after banger in Japan. He says, so Raven, at Rising Sun, I think I'll take that championship match now. And before you answer, it doesn't really matter. Because Sylvester Stallone already booked it. At Rising Sun, it's going to be the final boss, the king of pro wrestling, Raven, taking on the king of hearts, Owen Hart, for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship.
And there we go.
We end Superbrawl.
86. That main event fucked you.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Hey, been there, done that, buddy.
Been there, done that. That's a shame.
Survivor Series was like that.
Yeah.
I've had way too many, actually.
You liked it? You liked my narration of that match, though? I'll do that more often.
Give me that. Damn, Brett and Sensei though, going at it. Gonna get Owen and Raven at Rising Sun. Hopefully.
Listen. Let's right now. What do we think is? Do you think Eddie versus Stasiak is going to do better than? Or do you think Eddie Stasiak is going to do better than Owen Raven?
If you keep to your gimmick and run it in Japan, Eddie and Stasiak will do better.
I don't know.
Raven isn't over as much in Japan as he is in America.
We'll see. I'm excited to see. Because I got to keep the gimmick. It's in Rising.
You have to keep the gimmick.
It's the gimmick.
But unless something happens with chemistry, which I'm praying, I'm hoping, I'm praying to God.
Oh my God! If Owen and Raven have bad chemistry, I'll jump in the middle.
Well, Owen and Stasiak had bad chemistry. I was not happy about that, if you remember that.
I do remember that, yeah.
So, I mean, Owen doesn't always put on bangers with people, so. But I'm worried about Eddie and Stasiak.
You know who does always put on bangers, though?
Bret Hart.
Bret Hart.
Jesus.
Bret Hart always
time
puts
out.
on
It's
bangers.
It's not like he had a match with fucking Lance, fucking Louis Piccoli here and had a 98. It is him and Savage. Let's cooler pies a little bit right there on that one. But
I mean, he had like an 80. He did put like an 80 with Shannon Moore, though. Like
Shannon Moore's a decent worker.
I mean, you're right. Yeah, I'll give some credit to Shannon Moore. Listen,
look,
we can talk about it at this point because enough time has passed. Starcade hasn't come out for us in the video, but people have been watching it by now. Comments upon comments ago were like, "Yo, Raven Brett at Starcade," and that didn't happen.
True.
But listen, maybe down the line. Who knows? I don't know. But I do know that I am very much looking forward to Mania. Eddie versus Stasiak is going to be lit. I have no idea what the rest of your Mania card looks like, but I am so excited. I know what I've got planned for Rising
I
Sun.
got Jushin and Tyson Duh.
Oh, Tyson Duh.
That's the only one. That's the only one that's really.
Do you want me to announce? You want me to announce who's in the Cruiserweight Classic?
No, not here. You announce it on Nitro.
Okay, we'll save it on Nitro.
All right, we'll see you there. Chat out.